Distinct camouflage patterns cover scales, skin, and shells. These are the striking features of a few exotic reptiles.
Well, myself and many other people just feel it's vital. I mean, in many cases, they'll disappear off the face of the earth if we don't intervene.
You see, these animals are endangered, and each and every one of them came to Canada illegally and were confiscated at customs, beginning with these Indian star tortoises.
232 of them were smuggled into Canada in 1996 when they're the size of ping pong balls, packed in egg cartons in a carry-on bag.
At the time, Victoria's former Crystal Garden Conservation Centre took 10 of these ill tortoises in, which turned into a success story. They had offspring of their own. But in 2004, the Crystal Garden closed down, and these tortoises, along with many other critters, had to find new homes.
Most of them went back to their facilities they came from, other zoos and conservation centres, or in some cases to private owners.
This sparked the beginning of OASES, an organization advocating for these endangered animals. The owner caring for these tortoises also took in a few others.
So these are Madagascar spider tortoises, and they're full grown. This tortoise, for all we know, might be 40 or 50 years old or older. The problem they have is that the reproductive rate is so slow. Because they're small, they're only one egg at a time every month or so through their active breeding season, so it might amount only to 3, 4, 5 eggs a year that may or may not hatch.
And then we have the critically endangered Madagascar radiator tortoises, often sought out as food or as pets because of the pattern on their shell.
We have 4 of those, 3 males and 1 female. Females laid eggs for the first time just recently. We don't know what their status is, but we'll cross our fingers that they're viable. We won't know that for a few months.
A few critters OASES President John Creviston has in his care are these monkey-tailed skinks. Long claws and strong tails, these lizards are known for climbing. They're also completely vegetarian and form a monogamous relationship.
They have live young, but only every couple of years. And at that time, they'll have only one offspring, occasionally twins. So kind of like people, really.
Another reptile OASES has is this Madagascar tree boa.
As far as I know, this is the only one of its species in Canada that I'm aware of. And whenever something is rare, people have to have it.
If you haven't noticed yet, a lot of these animals are from Madagascar.
Madagascar has quite a wide variety of very unique species. Because of that, a lot of these species are targeted, but the actual forests are probably the bigger issue themselves. The forests have been devastated throughout much of Madagascar, which leaves many of these animals homeless.
John says they won't be releasing these animals back into the wild because danger still exists in their home country. So the next step is education.
Our goal is to try and maintain them until such time as we as people, think better thoughts about how we manage our environment and the wildlife around us.
Eventually, OASES is hoping to once again have a facility of their own for these animals. But until then, it's the volunteer hours and dedication of private caretakers who are keeping these critters safe. In Victoria, I'm Jen Muranetz.